Hi, this is Joanna from the Seat Coaching, and today we're going to do a session to open the shoulders, rotate them, and strengthen them, increasing the mobility and the flexibility into the upper body and opening the chest. So we're going to start to slow down and to arrive onto the mat with an extended child's pose. So position yourself on your mat with your knees mat width apart. Bring your sit bones onto your heels, and slowly, with the help of your hands, scroll yourself forward towards the top of the mat. Allow your belly to sink into your thighs and bring your forehead on the top of the mat. With each inhale, lengthening the spine, and with each exhale, deepening our connection to the ground. As you inhale, sending the breath to the tip of your toes, and as you exhale, sending all that breath up to the crown, creating a circle. On the next inhale, slide yourself back up gently and find your tabletop position. Bring your left hand at the center of the mat. And on the next inhale, open your right arm into a cactus pose, isolating your shoulders. Here, the shoulders is moving alone. We're not opening the chest to the side. We're really trying to focus on the sensation on the shoulder blade, on the shoulder, warming up and working with the pectoral muscles as well. A couple more times here. Feel the extension and tension in the shoulder as you cactus the way up. Very good. Place your right hand where your left hand is. You can add as well a micro bend into the elbow. Find your position, the stability in your core as you lift your left arm up. Keeping your gaze down just above your hands and opening the shoulder to the side. Only your shoulder is moving here. The rest of your body is still. Find this position where you can feel that you are strong, yet calm and still, and connect to your breath to deepen the connection to your body. Great. Press your hands into the floor, tuck your toes in, and extend your feet back into a plank pose. We're going to stay there for 3 breaths. Your wrists are below your shoulders. Your heels are pressing back. Your legs are strong and your core is strong. Slowly, with control, bring your knees onto the floor, release your feet, and go into a mini push-up here. Releasing yourself onto the floor. Bring your right arm to the side, elongate it, parallel to the top of the mat. And with your left hand, press yourself onto the side so that you rotate on the side of your body, on the right side. Bring your right ear onto the floor, bend your left leg, and place it behind your right knee. So you find this extension, this open wing extension in the shoulder. So if this is a bit too intense for you, you might want to regulate it with the pressure that you put into your left hand. And breathe. We stay there for a few more breaths, feeling all the feels in the right shoulder, opening our wings. Great. Extend your left leg back to where it was on the top of the right leg. And with the help of your left hand, rotate yourself back into the center of the mat. Press your hands into the floor with your elbows in at the level of your chest. And let's go for 3 mini push-ups. Press into the floor and lift your torso up, creating this bend, this arch into the back. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Work with your breath. Inhale back up. And exhale down. Same on the other side. Extend your left arm onto the side. Press your right hand close to your chest into the floor and rotate onto your left side here. Keep your legs extended. Bring your left ear onto the floor. Bend your right knee. Place your right foot behind your left leg. Again, here, play with the position a bit. You might want to feel where you're at and where you might feel any tension or resistance. And once you find a position that is comfortable enough, yet a bit challenging, just stay there for a few breaths. On the next inhale, bring your right leg on the top of the left and press gently into your left hand and the right hand for support to roll yourself back into the middle of the mat. Bring your hands close to your chest and yourself back up and onto an extended child's pose position with your forehead on the mat. Your sit bones are connected to your heels, and you might want to press gently into your hands so that you can pull yourself back onto your heels more deeply. Feel the connection of the belly onto the thighs. And breathe deeply here. Deep belly breathing through the nose. Extend your arms. Rotate your shoulders on the outside. And press strongly into the floor to activate those arms. Load yourself back up into a tabletop position. Press your left hand into the floor. Find stability in your core. Open your right arm to the side. Extend it fully this time. And thread the needle, bringing your right arm between your left arm and your legs. Pressing your ear onto the floor and finding the opposite tension into the shoulder. You can as well press your left hand above your head to open the chest a bit more, to deepen the stretch. 3 more breaths here. Bring your left hand closer to your face and press it gently into the floor. Release your right hand and keeping the same position with your knees below your hips. Extend your arms forward. Roll your finger to the top of the mat and drop the belly down for a melting heart position. Bring your forehead onto the floor. Feel the opening in the upper chest, the extension in the belly. And breathe deeply here. We stay here for 3 breaths. As you inhale, draw yourself back with your hands into a tabletop position. Bring your right hand in the middle of the mat, open to the side with your left arm fully extended to the top. Breathe here and release your left shoulder onto the floor at the level of your head. And press your left ear into the floor. Extend your right arm if it's what you did on the other side. You can choose the variation that is more fit for you. Finding the opening in the right part of the body and a gentle twist into the spine. Slide your right hand back close to your face and press it into the floor so you can find your tabletop position. Bringing your hands a bit more forward and extending your hips forward, just like an upward facing dog. And going back. You can widen your knees as well. And opening here, the chest, the hips, the pelvic floor, the head. Just a couple more times here. In a very slow motion, just to activate the body gently. Whenever you are doing this, if it's the morning or if it's at your lunch break or even in the evening, just adapt the rhythm to what feels more appropriate for you at your time of the day. Going back to the tabletop position, press your hands into the floor, tuck your toes in, and hover your knees slowly over the mat, like 10 or 20 centimeters. And you want to slide them from side to side, pivoting your toes, playing a bit with the obliques and with the hips, strengthening and bouncing slowly up for our way to downward facing dog. So you can widen the space between your hands and your feet, extending those arms, pressing into the floor and widening your fingers so that you have a nice grip onto the mat and relax your head. Your feet are hip width apart and try to press your heels into the floor. And this is not available for you. Bend your knees as much as you want so that you can bring your hips up and back, finding the extension in the spine, but keeping your ribs in. On the next inhale, bring your right leg up, extending, keep your hips squared. And your knee to nose, crunch. Inhale back. And exhale, bring your knee to nose, pivot your left foot flat, and extend your right leg onto the left side. Open your body to the side and your left arm up. Bring your left hand down, pivot your left foot back, and extend your right leg back. Inhale to crunch, and exhale, float your foot into the middle of your hand. Keep your toes tucked in the back. And once you find your stability, bringing your thighs together, bring your arms up. Find your cactus pose position. And on the inhale, extend the front leg. and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Pivot your left foot flat in the back. Interlace your fingers in the back and drop your body down on the inside of the right foot. Let your arms fall over your head for humble warrior. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And on the next inhale, with the strength of your leg, bring yourself back up. Bring your arms up into your high lunge. Pivot your foot back onto your toes and frame your front foot. Release it back and find your downward facing dog. Inhale deeply and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, bring your left leg up and your knee to your nose. Round your back, just like in a cat position, and exhale back. Inhale here. Crunch, exhale, flip your right back flat and extend your left leg onto the right side. Stay here, keep yourself open, open the chest and look up. And exhale, bring your right arm down, pivot your right foot and extend your left leg back. On the inhale, bring your knee to nose and float your foot back onto the top of the mat. Keep your toes tucked in the back. And with integrity, with control, bring your arms up. And on the exhale, cactus your arm to open your chest. Make your shoulder blades kiss. Inhale, extend your front leg. And exhale down, go deeper. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Move your right foot back to be flat in alignment with your heel. Interlace your fingers in the back. Open your chest and look up. And on the exhale, go down for humble warrior in the inside of your right leg. So you have equal strength into both feet to press yourself from the floor while you let yourself fall down with your arms over your head. And breathe here. On the next inhale, bring yourself back up. Extend your arms up. Bring your foot back into this crescent lunge. Tuck your toes in. And on the exhale, press your hands down into the floor and release your left leg back. Bring your knees onto the floor and find your extended child's pose again. Allow yourself to slow down for a moment and breathe, allowing your nervous system to slow down and to melt into the floor just for a short moment. Feel the sensations in your body. Reconnect from the tip of your fingers to the tip of your toes. Feel the heat, the warmth, the vibrance. And slowly bring yourself up, sitting on your heels and just staying there for a moment, closing your eyes and feeling the sensations in your body. Allowing the blood to flow down into your body. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Allow your mind to start to get quieter, turning inward to your inner landscape. Feel your breath coming in and out of your nose. Notice where it enters your body, where you feel it. Maybe in your throat, in your nose, or your collarbones. Maybe in your chest. Maybe in your arms. Just notice where the breath goes. Open your eyes and sit on the side, releasing your feet, and bring your legs in front of you. Bend your knees and slowly go down onto the floor, extending your legs. And now lift your right leg up, bend your right knee, and with your hands, add a gentle pressure on the outside of the knee, pressing your knee into the right side of your chest. Your left leg is extended, your left hip is on the floor, and your glute. And just feel this flexion in the hip. With the help of your left hand, bring your right knee onto the left side, pivoting your body, rolling it slowly onto the left side. Once you're here, bend the knee below of the left leg with your feet pointing towards your glutes and grab it with your right hand. If this feels too intense, you can just leave your leg where it was and just go into a gentle twist. If you are in this cat's tail pose, try to bring your right knee at the level of your navel with the help of your left hand. Release your left foot. With the help of your hand, press into the floor so you can release the position and extend your right leg. Now extend your left leg up and bend your left knee. Press gently with your hands towards your chest. And play a bit with the sensation in your hip. Maybe opening a bit to the side, maybe going closer to your groin. And with the help of the right hand, bring your left knee towards the right side, pivoting your body onto your right side. And choose the variation that feels more adapted for you in this moment right now. You can bend the right knee and grab your toes with your left hand, pulling the tail of the cat and staying here for a few breaths. Allow yourself to melt down in the mat with each exhale and let your body relax in this position. Now release the grip of the right foot, extend your right leg and pivot back into the center. So before we go into Shavasana, you can choose a position that feels comfortable for you. Maybe it's a snail, or maybe it's just a happy baby. And if it is so, bend your knees, open your knees to the side and grab through the inside, the outside of your feet, and bringing your knees towards your armpit and rocking from side to side. Opening up the groin and giving our back a nice massage. The more you press the tailbone into the floor, the more you will feel the extension of the hips. And allow yourself to rock yourself into relaxation. And slowly release the grip, bringing your feet into the floor and extend your legs onto each side of the mat. And your hands palm facing up for Shavasana. So grab a pulley or grab some socks if you feel that you need to keep the warmth of your body, and stay there a few minutes to fully reap the benefits of your practice. I'm going to stay here a bit longer if this is good for you. I wish you a wonderful day and see you next time.